Hi guys, Tazer here. Welcome back to a new Ferrisburgh video. So this is part 17 and I am starting off here at this area which I talked about in the last episode. I said that I did a lot of changes to it, and that is what we're starting to work on. So my plan for this area was to have it a bit modern, so we will have like a lot of apartments and stuff. I put that down just in the start of this time lapse. Put down, I think it was 2 apartments. But yeah, we will definitely have more than that, and I want to make this area a bit more modern, and I think it's gonna turn out quite good. So yeah, and I came to this part here where I had to do something outside of the train station. So instead of just putting more apartments outside of the train station, I decided that it would make more sense to put some shops outside of the train station, because I think that is just a bit more realistic to do. I think you just see that a bit more often. At least where I live, you don't really see, or it depends if it's like a big town and stuff, but you often see just some like shops and stuff outside of a train station. Yeah, so I decided to do some shopping over here, and that is why that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm doing this little back area over here where we have the trucks dropping off stuff, and we have these new DHL trucks, and they actually look really nice. So they're new to the workshop, and I'm not sure if there have been some other DHL trucks. I'm pretty sure there have been some type of DHL van, but there might have been some, or still are, but there might have been some other like DHL trucks on the workshop. But yeah, these are new at least. So I think they look really nice, and I decided to put them over here as well with some other just normal trucks. But yeah, I'm doing this little road here which goes up to this other town here on this mountain, and I want to do this road because the traffic was like backing up a lot, and mostly because of the train track we have there. So I decided to do a bridge, and that was actually my idea in the first place as well, to just do a bridge over there. I think it makes a bit more sense. But yeah, so I'm going over here and starting to detail these apartments. Just putting some trees, some flowers outside of them, just to make some more green areas, I guess. And putting down a McDonald's over here. And I'm struggling a little bit with this drive-through. I didn't really know how I wanted to make it, so I tried for a little while over here to make some different things with the drive-through. So yeah, but I think it turned out pretty good in the end. Just use some arrows and some lines and stuff on the ground, and I'm overall pretty happy with this McDonald's. But yeah, anyways, so I put down like a lot of decals here on the ground as well later on, and I think it turned out quite good. But yeah, so I am actually going later on and doing some suburbs. So I kind of felt like I wanted to start a few suburbs, and yeah, so I'm pretty sure I will do that pretty soon. I'll just work a little bit more on these apartments, and then we shall be going over to the suburbs. So I didn't really do too much of them, but or actually quite a lot, but yeah, so I want to start those at least. But yeah, so I'm pretty much finished with the McDonald's area, and I'm doing this little place over here for, I guess, the subway. So we have a lot of tables and stuff here, so just people can sit and relax. Because I thought that little area over there was a bit empty, so I decided to put some tables and some trees. Actually used these decals here. I guess they aren't really decals, they're just some other like texture for the ground. But I used those at least, and they look pretty good over there. So I'm doing this little weird thing over here. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but I don't know, I just made some, I guess it's some type of small park. for the people living here in this apartment. And I guess they could just like walk out here. And I don't know if I put any benches over here. I don't think I did, but I'm probably gonna do that later on, because I think it would make quite a lot of sense to have some benches in that little walkway over there. But yeah, so I'm putting this little other building over here. I have already used this quite a lot in the downtown, or actually not that much, but I've used it I think like 2 times in the downtown area. But I thought it would fit over here because it looks pretty modern, that building. And also put just some planters over here with just trees and stuff. Then also some parking, because I don't know, I kind of want to do quite a lot of parking, even though I don't really think it looks very good, but I think it's pretty realistic to have quite a lot of parking. Because, I mean, which city doesn't have any parking at all? So, yeah, I put quite a lot of parking in this area. But, yeah, so now you can see here, we are going over and we're starting to work on the suburbs. So, this turned out quite good. I went with a little weird grid over here, but I still think it turned out quite good. So yeah, I'm overall pretty happy how it turned out. And just putting, like, I actually made my own theme with the theme manager mod, and I used the vanilla game buildings, the ones that I thought looked best. So I just picked a few which are from the vanilla game, but yeah, they look decent, but the only thing I don't really like with them is that a lot of them have like red roofs, so it just looks a little bit weird from above. So I don't know if I will go in and change that. I did just go ahead and remove a few buildings, and then when they grew new buildings, I just set it to like stay on one type of level up thing, so they don't really like get bigger houses and stuff, so they don't look that ugly. Because I don't really like when like just a big area with just like red roofs on the houses. I just think it looks a bit weird. So that's what I did. And also this little area over here, it is a drive-through to the Taco Bell, and it is actually a pretty long drive-through. Just have to go around the whole thing, so I guess that is probably a little bit unrealistic, but I couldn't really think of any other way to do it. So but yeah, I don't really think it turned out too bad. So we have all of these like suburbs now, which are growing, and they are just some like construction sites and stuff, but they will get like some normal houses later on when they upgrade. And there has actually been some new mods that came out on the workshop, and I mean, they're I guess not that new right now, because I didn't really talk about them in the last episode. But yeah, we have a new one, which is the loading screen mod. Or this one isn't really that new. It came out like, I don't know, probably 2 weeks ago, maybe something like that. But yeah, so what it does is it makes the game load really fast. So I get like my loading time is like 2 minutes now, instead of like I think it was 8 minutes before. So I mean, that is pretty good. And yeah, that mod is actually really nice and helpful, so you don't really have to sit and wait for just a super long time. But yeah, so, and we also have another mod which is called Find It, which I'm using here right now. It is like a better version of the old one, which I think is like search box, something like that. And yeah, it just is a bit more better, just doesn't have that much weird, I guess, bugs in it. Or I guess the last one didn't really have bugs in it, but there was some weird things in it. So yeah, but this one is, or the new one is really good actually. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you to download those if your game can handle it. Yeah, or definitely loading screen mod, because I mean that makes your game like go a lot more quicker when you load it. But I mean the Find It mod isn't really too heavy, I don't think so. But yeah, I think those mods are really good. And yeah, but I don't really have more to say right now, so I will just leave you with some music, and I will see you then in the live footage. So yeah, see you there. Alright, so we're back here in the live mode, and we're looking here at these suburbs which I made, and to be honest, I think this area turned out really good, and I think I need to lower my sound here because it is a bit too loud, so I'm just gonna put that to there, and yeah, that is a lot more better. So yeah, this is the suburbs. It is actually pretty big, to be honest, but yeah, we're gonna have more suburbs around here. And yeah, but I'm pretty happy how this little area over here turned out with all of these shops and stuff. So we have these ones, which are, I guess, some like bars and stuff, and I don't really know what this is. Some like clubs, and we have this metro station over here, which a lot of people are using. And I don't know, I'm just overall happy with how this turned out. I think it looks just really nice. But yeah, we have this high school over here, which we have some like buses here on this side, which are just waiting. And we have some basketball courts over here, and this is a pretty nice high school assets actually. So that is over there, and then we have a like police station over there, and we just have this little shop over here, Parkway Food Market, and I think this looks pretty nice. And then we have this little dumpster area, and we also just have a taxi depot. Then if we go over to this area, we have this little back lot over here for the trucks where they drop off stuff. We have these DHL trucks, which I talked about. I think they look really nice. And yeah, so I decided to put these like warehouses over here because I thought this area was a bit too open. But I still really like that it has a lot of space here. So yeah, it isn't really that compact. And we have these like security barriers, I think they're called. I'm not sure. And they're probably called something else, but yeah, we have these ones over here. And I need to put a fence over here. For some reason, this fence is not here. Something like that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. But yeah, we have these backlots over here, which I'm really happy with, and the same over here, just a little bit of a smaller one. And yeah, overall happy with this area. And we have some parking. We have like a lot of people walking over here. And then we have the suburbs, which are pretty simple. I put a lot of trees in here, and I like this view is awesome. We have a lot of different houses over here. We have, for example, the American eclectics, and then we also have these like base game buildings. And I talked about the like they have like really red roofs and stuff, which I think looks pretty bad, but I mean, it doesn't really look too bad, so I don't know, I might go ahead and change that later on. But yeah, so we have a lot of different trees in here. I don't know, it might be a little bit unrealistic to have this many trees, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty nice, so I will just keep it. And I think this turned out quite nice. The little or I guess where the houses goes along the river, I think this looks actually pretty realistic, because I didn't really want to extend the quay out here, because I didn't really thought that would make too much sense. So I just did some more natural stuff over here. We have some rocks, and don't mind this little glitch over here, but yeah, we have some rocks and some just houses being here, and I think just looks real nice. So I just looked at an area, I think it was in Canada. Yes, it definitely was in Canada, but yeah, so I just looked at how this actually was in real life, when you have like houses along water and stuff in more colder climates, because I guess in some warmer climates they would probably like have some like beaches and stuff like all over this area. But I just looked at it how it was in the cold areas, I guess, and I think this is pretty accurate because I saw they just had a like small beach just here on the other side of the houses, and like nothing special. It's not a public beach where like a lot of people go. So I don't know, I think it turned out pretty nice, and yeah, I'm just overall happy with this area. Then when the time lapse started, we just made this, which is nothing special. I'm not really done here. Like as you can see, I have a lot to do here, but yeah. So, but I don't know. I think this just turned out nice with the McDonald's and just another like loading area back here, and the train station as well. And I don't really think I have said this, but I have connected up the train line through all these towns and the downtown, and now the trains actually can go over here, so they stop at all of these stations and then just continue out here, connects to Chester. So before they just went around here, and I don't know, it was a little bit weird. But yeah, now it is how it should be. So yeah, that should be basically it, and yeah, so that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. But yeah, for now, have a great time, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and bye bye.